But shit, like I said, it's your boy Young Kush, repping that truth about Tupac. I'm out here with Junius the Dutch. Where we at, man?
We're down here in the view. This Fox view right here.
Exclusive location.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your boy got a pass, coming with the man, Junius himself.
All the time,
and this is on location where you shot the Reckoning video.
Yeah, this right here, actually right here where the kids are playing up in here is where we shot the Reckoning video. I don't know if you want to get that. Yeah, y'all just talking.
It won't stop, it don't stop. No, telling all the fans the truth about Pac.
So the Reckoning video, for those of y'all that have been paying attention and seen Tupac assassination, that was featured on the soundtrack. You know what I mean? The real heads already know what time it is. This is where you did it. I don't know if you want to give a little info for those who don't know about the project and how you got involved with that project and what inspired you to be a part of that movement, the Tupac assassination movement.
Oh well, you know, the Reckoning it's a self-titled song, self-titled. It explains itself for the Tupac Assassination 2 DVD titled The Reckoning, put out by Frank Alexander, which was Tupac's former bodyguard. I got a passion for music, Pac influenced me a lot as far as music, as well as every other rapper out here. So I got that call, man, to put my 1-2 down for the movie, and I couldn't turn that down. So that's how that all came about, really, though.
They thought it was over cause they ain't like that. Circle the block, backtrack, we right back. It's all for the death of the homeboy. The realest rapper that lived, that's what we ride for. Come on.
Why you chose this location for the Reckoning video? Is there a reason that you chose this location out of all of the spots?
Oh yeah, because it was my first actual real video I ever shot. So I wanted to do my real video in this location due to the fact that just show this neighborhood some love. Like, I love this neighborhood right here. You know what I mean? My father used to stomp on this neighborhood and things like that, man. And you got some cats that's running around here that's still real in this neighborhood. I just want to give everybody an opportunity to see that this place do exist. Foxview. No doubt. V's up.
A million theories, but there is one truth. If it was you, tell me, what would you want to do? The world's been waiting for explanations. Well, here it is now for those patiently waiting.
So you was in the studio with Pac, and he schooled you. He put you up on a lot of game, right? That influenced the way you make music now. True?
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. So I see more of his action than him giving me words. You know what I'm saying? So just watching his work ethic and seeing how he put it down and seeing how he had everybody around him working. I didn't understand it at that age, but as I got older and being in that atmosphere and being involved in this business, I started realizing how much I actually learned from him that day. It's one thing he did share with me verbally, but I ain't gonna share that with the world because that was a jewel that, everybody ain't ready for that yet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can't get that to everybody, but it was I wouldn't be probably where I am right now in this music business if I didn't hold on that, if I didn't pick that jewel up he dropped.
On a more general note, or something you can share, I know in a previous interview we did, you spoke a little bit just about, like you were saying, about his work ethic, how he had everybody working.
Yeah.
What can you say as a little more an elaboration of the truth about Tupac in terms of what you feel the masses don't understand or misunderstood about Pac, that's a truth they should get from him? You know what I mean? From his message, from his legacy.
I feel like, like, if you're gonna learn something from Pac, go all the way to the beginning. Go get Tupacalypse Now. Go get Strictly for My Niggas.
Yeah. So for those that want to go back and study Pac, beginning, with his first albums, all the way up to the posthumous albums, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think's like a jewel that's out there for people to capture if they really listening and paying attention to the message and the music?
Don't be one-track minded. Don't just listen to don't hear what you want to hear. It's more than a thug thing going on. It's a very influential music, man, and you can take something from Pac. Pac knew how to rap about a crackhead, but somebody who played basketball can learn something from that story as well. It's just not one-dimensional with them, so you can't just sit there and listen to a song one time and think you got the whole picture.
Right.
So if you're gonna learn something from Pac, like I said before, man, go back to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Find out who he is, what he stood for. Even listen to the guys that's around him, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Outlaws. Listen to the guys around him and how they hitting things off, man, because people thrived off his energy. So you can learn something from all of them, you know what I'm saying? And even look at the movies, you know what I mean?
That's actually something I want to go to next is, you know, the Outlaws got a new album dropping in September on the 15th
perfect
year
timing,
anniversary.
I think, right?
Perfect timing on September 13th.
Yeah.
I imagine you're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cop that like I cop all the rest of them.
Right.
It's gonna be in my tape deck, you know.
And what about this movie? What about this biopic? What do you think? You got any thoughts about that?
Oh yeah, I don't really know too much on it really. You talking about the movie Morgan Creek and I'm putting together or whatnot? Okay, yeah. It's a movie going down. I think from what I know, it's a movie going down. I've been hollered at, you know, occasionally, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fans be hitting me on social networks, you know what I'm saying? They know I did the music for Assassination too, so kind of want me to do a little music for the biopic, but if they holler at me, then yo, it's gonna go down.
Yes, you definitely got some material. I mean, there's material that the world ain't even heard. You got, I know I've heard a Tupac track that the world ain't even heard. Am I right about that?
Yeah. It's things out there that I ain't put out yet, you know. I'm a creative dude, so I make all kind of music. So, but if they need some Pac music, I got it on deck.
Okay. So what you think about the Tupac backtrack? You personally have any thoughts or feelings about that?
I like that song.
You like that song?
Yeah. I just came home, so I ain't really hear the song and know about the song. You know, my brother actually put me up on the song, and yeah, I like that song. That song hot.
What sticks out to you about that song? What makes it official? Whereas a lot of people's being like, man. Pac,
how they was able to use Pac lyrics in it and not make it sound bad. I see a lot of people doing a lot of remixes to Pac songs and it don't be sounding good. You know what I mean? It's like some things you should leave alone. But the whole Meek Mill's Maybach Music movement thing with the Tupac, I mean, it sounded great. So I like the way they put that together. They did it right.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So I want to ask you, what do you think, you know, being involved with the Tupac assassination soundtrack and the DVD, for those that have studied and know what that's all about, and, you know, us being the truth about Tupac movement and trying to get at the truth, and 15 years later, while we still don't have any kind of answers, you know, I know on the song you said,
I can't understand how a man with a status so high can get murdered on the streets and they let it just slide.
Kind of cool, because that's what a lot of fans is thinking. They picking out every little piece out. Oh, Pac is back. Pac is coming back. All these bitches screaming at Tupac back. It's about to. You know, do you think Rostam is foretelling what's to come with everything that's about to come out with this movie, with the Outlaws album, and what else we don't know about?
Well, you know, I think Pac, you know, he's always been alive. He's gonna always be alive. You know. With guys like the Outlaws putting out music, you know, so Pac lived through that type of stuff. The One Love movement, One Nation movements, and things like that. He lived through that type of stuff. As far as Rick Ross foretelling something like that, nah. If Pac was coming back, I don't think he'll know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody will know really. So you know, I mean, hypothetically speaking, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody got dreams. You know, I don't want to be the one on camera killing people's dreams. You know, if they want him back, then you know he gonna forever live like that. As long as you want him back, he gonna forever live.
And you said that in the other track. You say people asking if Tupac's alive, and you say that he lived in the spirit of you and all that.
Yeah.
But like from what I was about to ask from a hypothetical, a theoretical perspective, do you think that if Pac was alive or he was out there somewhere, do you even think he would return to this game, to this mainstream, or do you think he's more of a because a lot of people say he was leaving the rap game.
Yeah, not rapping.
Yeah.
Pac wouldn't be 40 years old rapping.
Yeah.
You know, Pac he'd be well established.
He'd be more behind the scenes.
Yeah, he'd be way more behind the scenes. He was behind the scenes even when he was doing it. You know what I mean? A lot of those videos, he helped direct those videos, and he helped produce a lot of them songs. He helped, you know, he wrote all the songs and things like that. So, you know, he was always behind the scene anyway. So he definitely have been behind the scenes. Definitely would have been.
What can you say about Tupac's influence here in Chicago?
Oh man, they love Pac in Chicago because, you know, Pac spoke about the streets. Pac represent the struggle. So as long as you got a rapper on the track representing the struggle, or anywhere in life, people from that struggle they gonna cling to that. You know what I'm saying? So they love Pac down here in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, they can relate to him. The women can relate to Pac down here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They love Tupac. You walk in your person's grandma's house down here, it's a Tupac picture on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm serious too.
In a previous interview that we had done, you kind of made mention that like when you had got the invitation to go out and meet Pac, that you know that you saying being from Chicago, kind of Chicago has its own community, its own vibe, its own history in terms of like the revolutionary history, and like people don't really be on like, you know, kind of on superstars like that, and like, you know, you kind of went into it more easy, like, you know, this cool, you know, I'm gonna see what it do, but like I mean, what do you think about that in terms of how like really in terms of how Pac has influenced so many people in the mainstream and in that pop, what hip hop has become versus say the streets and the culture, the struggle, and like the people that's really like, you know, like where we at right now, you know what I'm saying? Like people ain't really out jamming Pac right now, right? Like,
but then again, they ain't jamming nothing right now.
That's what I'm
you know,
saying.
it's silent right now, so it's like when I made that statement about like how my city reacts to the entertainment business, that's just what I personally seen around the people around me, the type of people I hang around. We don't really care about all that type of stuff, and we support it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have the funds. So if you got the funds, if they got the funds, yeah, they'll support it. But, you know, most people that do have the funds, they so busy hustling, whether they working or whether they're doing something legal or illegal, that they don't really be focusing on the entertainment stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not computer-wise and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't even have email addresses down here, you know what I mean? So that just tell you how they feel about things like that, far as media and things like that.
I feel that. Is there anything else that you think I should ask or that you'd like to put out there?
No, you know, it's just, man, you know, log on to truthabouttupac.com, man, and find out the truth about Pac. You know, I got a profile on there, so you know why shouldn't you have a profile on there? That's all. Holla at me, man. You know, I accept all friend requests. I return all messages when I can. It's an active site on live chat and all that good stuff, man. You can find Dutch on there, man, 24/7 almost. I ain't gonna say 24/7, but at least 5 days out of the week. I be logging on.
And Junius just put us up on a box of albums, man. To Death Do Us Part, which is a classic album, man. The game ain't ready, so I think we might do some sort of like special giveaways through the site with some of them albums. Do something really nice.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, we could do that. Matter of fact, we give them a date right now. Log on to Truth About Tupac, September 13th, Pac's death date. The Death Do Us Part, free all day, free downloads. That's how we do that.
That's what's up. Cool business.